Hello and welcome or welcome back. Today we're just going to be playing some more Killing Floor 1 and just talking about stuff. So, yeah, I'll stop rambling and we'll get right into it. Yay! Thank y'all for chilling, by the way, as always. It's winter time, clearly so. Can't argue with that anymore. Freaking snowed a whole bunch by me, and, yeah, that was what I spent my weekend kind of doing until I, like, hurt myself. You know, getting a little bit older really isn't fun, man. I used to do snow removal for a living, like shoveling and running crews and all that shit. So it's like nothing to me until my mid 30s hit, and now every time I take a step and I mildly slip on the ice, I pull a muscle. It's not fun, man. It sucks. But it is what it is. I'm used to it. I'm from Illinois, Midwest. Yeah, and I also help out, a couple people on the block that can't really do it themselves either. And I hear snowblowers going, and I'm like, you amateurs, just get a good shovel and have good technique, and you're good. Anyway, I probably talked way too much on that. It just bothered me. I was sorry for no video last week either. I was planning on doing one this weekend, and then we got that snowstorm. But yeah, I was busy. Just had family. We obviously it was Thanksgiving, so I had my brother and his family come in. So that's another what, 4 people, and then we went to the what is it? The Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago. That was fun. Got to see the Spooderman exhibit. They got a Spooderman exhibit. That was all fun. Join the Discord. You can see pictures. Because I'm feeling really lazy, I'm not going to put in any pictures in this video. I woke up last Monday. That's one reason, or another reason why. I woke up last Monday sick. Well, no, okay, I woke up, I was fine. I sat down on my computer, right, for like an hour, just like doing my normal shit. And then stood up, and you know how you could feel it in your throat and in your sinuses? I'm like, no. It was like perfect timing. Like, not this week. Why does it have to be the week when I'm like busy? So yeah, if I sound like shit again, because I was sick all like October pretty much, then that's why. Because I freaking am kind of getting over it, but still. Children are wonderful. Yeah. Alright. What else? I don't know, I was thinking about talking about just random shit. Stuff that I'm planning on, stuff that I've been kind of doing. I don't know. I didn't really have a plan for the video. I was like, I need to do a video, and I could just go back to what I used to do. Just talk about nothing. Sit down and just figure it out as you go, I guess. But at least, an eventful week last week. What'd you guys do? Do you live in America where you celebrate Thanksgiving? Ooh. I thought that the museum was going to be a lot more expensive than it was. What was it? It was like 20 maybe for admission, which is like, okay, you kind of expect that. And then you have to pay per exhibit, which the Spider-Man thing was an exhibit. And I think that was like 20 bucks. And it was alright. It was pretty big. There was a lot of shit, I mean, like, there were 2 areas to go to. It wasn't like freaking like monstrous, but they had some movie stuff, like that's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, no, that was pretty cool. They had some movie shit. Well, what it was, oh my god. It's like they had they put focus on everything. A lot of comic book stuff. They obviously they did have like some of the, oh my god, this thing kicks. I should have just kept my other one. They did have like comic book stuff. They had old comics and shit like that, which is pretty cool. But then they also had like some movie stuff. They didn't have really many Toby Spider-Man movie shit, but like they had, what did they have? They had his ID, for his damn it, my brain is like shot, for his little reporting job, And like they had a couple of the newspapers that you saw, like I think in the first movie, I want to say it was the first, maybe not. I don't know. It was whatever. It was. I got pictures of them. Like I said, go on the Discord. I posted pretty much everything. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, they had that shit. But then they also had like they had Tom Holland's suit, and then they had that like his main one, and then they had his or at least a fabric one. And then they had like his you remember when he was all stealthy, I think in the second movie, they had that one. Let me tell you, the guy the height, it was adorable. I'm standing next to it and I'm like, "Man, my daughter's bigger than him. Like taller than him." It's pretty funny. She's not even 13 yet. I think he's like 5'7". I don't know. I thought it was funny. Nothing against Tom. I don't really have much against that guy. Or anything against that guy. You know, whatever. He did his thing. The movies are decent. Whatever. But then they had what was it? They had the Green Goblin suit from what was it? The Andrew Garfield ones. The Amazing Spider-Man. It was alright. That was pretty cool. It's like super advanced looking and shit. That was pretty badass. And then I think did that one have a helmet in that movie? I can't remember because they did have a helmet by it, but it was the helmet that like Willem Dafoe would have worn. So were they like the same? Did he have a helmet in the oh my God, I'm dead. In the Amazing Spider-Man, I can't remember. I just remember him being there all like goblified, you know, and he's like all goblined out. I just remember that, and he's got that goofy smile on his face. I don't remember a helmet, so. But they had a helmet there. They had, you know, Pumpkin Bomb. They also had Doc Ock's goggles, and one of his like claw. What would you call it? Like a claw off of one of the tentacles. That was pretty cool, and that's from the Toby. It's another thing from Toby. That was their like good series in my opinion. I don't have anything really against the other guys like series, but like I mean I'm old, so obviously Toby is the one that I enjoy the most. Even the third one, for as shitty as it is, you know, they try. What is it? The guy that plays Sandman, the guy's got heart. He kind of carries it on the villain end, you know. And then what is it? Eric Foreman as Venom. It just wasn't convincing at all. Plus they just like shit on Venom. They crapped on that character horribly. Eat it, bitch. Oh, fuck you. Alright. I don't know. Probably enough about that. I don't know. I was just kind of more or less shocked. I knew Tom Holland was a little dude, but... Yeah, and this is movie shit. Like, it's movie worn. It is the Chicago Museum of Science and Industry. So, like, yeah, it is movie shit. Hence the reason why we got the shitty Toby stuff. And the, like, more or less, just like the stuff mostly focused on the other two, like, the other two movies or whatever series. What do you call them? I don't give a fuck. And then we went to the zoo, and it was freezing fucking cold, but you know what? It's the only time I'll have all the family together, so you gotta go to the fucking zoo. Freeze your nuts off. But I'm not gonna talk about that. The monkeys are cool. And not the little monkeys are alright, but like the chill-ass fucking orangutans and stuff. Fucker. Oh shit. I want to see how the combo of the worst, the starting weapon, and the best. Well, pretty much the best. I think there's the Husk Cannon that's technically better. Oh man. She just ain't fooking around. She brought the boys. Dun, dun. Alright. What else? I don't want to just keep talking about that shit. This is my vacation. Oh my god. That was the only time these games are scary. Speaking of, I want to get back in. I'll probably be getting back into KF3 somewhat soon, I would imagine. I remember reading like a week or two ago, maybe longer than a week. Maybe not quite 2 weeks, but longer than a week. Because I've been busy. And I don't think I really had much time look into that kind of shit lately. But that winter update, the season 2 update, should be coming soon. Okay. Monkey. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so I found it funny that, what was it, my last video that I did? I just took a screenshot of a funny picture that was on the map, you know? And YouTube didn't like it. So that video's just like dead. I've been getting so many videos that have just been like throttled dead. And like you can tell when they're doing that. Because as a creator, you check your analytics and ooh, you just don't have any impressions on the video. You know, like at all, pretty much, you know. It's crazy. Like you'll have an insanely high click-through rate, but that's because nobody's being shown it. It's just, it's dumb. And then like there's other ways, like when you're watching, have you ever watched a video on like desktop or even on mobile and like you don't get the suggestions? Like, or what is it? Like if you go down or whatever and you can like sort it. Like for my videos, it's just like you can sort by like the series or sort by the lurking nomad or whatever like that, you know. If you don't get that option, then that video is more than likely throttled. If like you hover over a video, like how like you can like autoplay it on YouTube kinda, like if you hover over it, if it doesn't do anything, then chances are that video is throttled. You know, like they soft lock you like a motherfucker, and it's way worse now with like AI doing everything. I thought it was just hilarious though, because it's just the sun warrior taking a selfie, and he's got like, you know, he's got like a beefy ass, you know. It's like this picture is so funny. Like it's so not offensive. Like come on, you go scroll through YouTube, and you'll probably see like a million times worse over and over and over again. I'm just like, come on, man. It's the bot. The bot is retarded, and that's what they're trying to do. It's all AI now. And YouTube, just like, they don't really give a fuck. That's why I'm also on Rumble and Odyssey, whatever. And if there's any other sites that I can be uploading to, let me know. Because, I don't know, YouTube is like fucking dead. Unless you already have like 1 million subs, you're done. Like, it's kind of shitty. Like, and that's just because of the AI. That's because of the way that they're training the AI to be. I mean, I know I'm not fucking anything, but I'm not bitching. I'm not saying I deserve more. I'm just saying I normally get more. I don't understand. It's weird. And I'm like, my analytics, if anything, are getting better. So I don't really get it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I was just going to take this time to bitch a little bit about that stuff. I don't know. Just because I don't understand it. It's like, it's so weird. Like, I know shit goes through changes, but... You know, like, it's just like you ultimately get more, like, or you do more, right? Like, over like the however time I've been doing it, my click-through rate's gone up. My averages have gone up in every single way, you know? And it's just like, nope. YouTube's like, nope. I'm like, what is that? It's because of the games I play. It's because I fucking don't really, like, I'll censor myself for the first couple of minutes of the video, maybe, and then that's it. I don't know. They don't like that shit. They don't like violent video games and swear words, even though, you know, look at the biggest fucking people that made the platform. I don't know. I don't really give a shit. I'd like to be able to make a couple dollars off of this eventually. But, you know, it's not the fucking end of the world if I don't. It would just be, you know, it's just like fair stuff, you know? I'm one of them. I'm one of the ones that are just like, you know, what's fair is fair, but it is what it is. I am very thankful for the people that that are here already, because you guys are awesome. The Discord's hilarious. The community I have already is awesome, so come on now. Ooh. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have mocked him. Pissed him off. As far as shit that I've been, like, I guess, watching, you know what's funny is I saw on Paramount Ooh, Are You Afraid of the Dark? And I'm like, let's see if this shit holds up. Is it as scary as I thought it was when I was a kid? Or is it fucking, or was I just a bitch? Oh, shit. It still holds up. It's actually pretty good. I was like, damn, dude, this is when they made shit, like, with parents in mind, too. Like, with adults in mind. Because they want families to watch this shit, but they don't want it to be totally fucking, you know, cheesy or stupid. That was just like, that tracked me like a motherfucker. The husk is so broken. Yeah, no, they're like the intro, man. That intro theme is still something of nightmares. It's so good, dude. I remember being a kid, just like, I don't know, like when I was watching, like I would watch that show and just like every episode that I watched, I remembered everything. It's crazy, like when you're watching something and you're like, wow, I remember this shit. I remember that person. I remember this. I remember that. You know, it's like, man, I remembered like everything. I was like, man, I really did see every single fucking episode. I didn't watch every episode. I probably will. But I watched like some of the more, I guess, iconic ones, you know, just to kind of get going. Plus the first few, that first season is just all like a banger. But yeah, it definitely does hold up. Plus it's on YouTube as well. So if you feel like giving it a go, if you haven't seen it before but you've heard of it or whatever, it's good. It really is. Just like horror stories, camps, or like, you know, fireside stories, whatever, you know, like it works. It still works. And some of the effects just like pull no punches either. Like, I don't know. There's like a melted fucking zombie ghost thing in one of them. So, yeah, they really don't. They give no shits. Yeah, they really don't pull many punches with that show. You know, there's legends of dead kids, dead people, yada yada, ghost this. It's good. I'd suggest giving it a go. Especially if you got kids and like you want to get them in a horror. I mean, it'll probably still give them nightmares, but all right, let's see if I can beat the patriarch with this loadout. I doubt it. I highly fucking doubt it. I have no faith. I haven't played in so long and I got like a shitty loadout. The patriarch's not that hard, but if he catches you with your pants down, like I do got one or two videos where that motherfucker does catch me. He's going that way. Where is he? He's there. I heard him, kind of. Damn it. Damn it. Let's get his ass. Fuck you. Yeah, get fucked. Yeah. Well, if you stuck around this long, I really appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know. This is just a soft return. I don't fucking know. I had no. I didn't have really much to talk about. But yeah, I don't know. I had a week off. Did stuff last week. I don't know. Let me know what you did for your holiday if you have it. I know that there's holidays coming up for certain people. So, you know, I don't know. What are your plans? What do you, or if not, then if you don't want to talk about that shit, then what are you playing? What games you playing? What movies you watching? What shows you watching? I don't know. What entertainment are you consuming? You know. But anyway, I'll stop ranting and rambling and let you get on with your day or night. If you would just please consider doing all the things that YouTube likes and that I appreciate very, very much. Thank you so much for hanging out. It really does mean the world to me. I know I say it all the time, but you know, I really do mean it. I appreciate everybody that watches the video, especially this long, you psychopath. But but anyway, you have a good one, and I will catch you on the next one.